My name is Jakob Jenko and I'm a co-founder and CTO of Nanosai. And in this video I want to show you how to analyze data with Nanosai Studio. So the very first thing you do is you open a new data studio, and the second thing you do is then to configure a data source. And I will just configure one here. Once I've configured the data source, I can now add a data view to this data studio, this little dashboard. So now I choose the data source that I just created, that I just configured, and then I choose a view, a line chart, like this. Now you can see there are only 3 data elements in this data source, and now you can see that they are being drawn here. Once a data source has been configured, you can, as you can see, you can analyze it in different ways. And let me just create another one. Actually, I will just create the same one, and here. And now you can see I can take this. It's the same data source, but now I can actually analyze it in a different way. And you can see now I get an area chart. Right now it is not possible to reuse the same data source, but we will of course fix that in the future. Once you are happy with your dashboard, you can save the configuration of the dashboard by clicking on the save button. And now I will just save it on the desktop for now, and I will call it my dashboard. There's a message from one of my other co-founders. Properties. That's fine. And that's really it. Now that it's saved, I can actually open another data studio. You can see it's completely empty, and then I can actually load it again. This is very handy when you restart Nanosai Studio. Then you would like to get your dashboard back, and this is the way you do that. So let me just show you how to get it back. My dashboard.process, and there you can see it's back again. As you can see, there's one more button here. There's a download button, and this button is used for sharing such a dashboard configuration file by putting it on a web server, and then you can download it here. You see, if you have put the configuration file on a web server, you could type in the URL to the configuration file here, and then you could click OK, and then that would open up the dashboard as well. As you can probably see from this demo, Nanosai Studio is still pretty raw, but we have a lot of ideas for different kinds of data sources that Nanosai Studio should be able to support, and also different kinds of data views that Nanosai Studio should be able to display. And we also want to build in more advanced analysis, and not just these graphs here, but like e-commerce type of machine learning algorithms. But we will get back to that in the future.